Welcome to Mike's Harder After Hours. I am Don.
I'm Joe.
I'm Craig.
Colton.
No, you shut up. I'm Craig. Now you go.
I'm Colton.
Even Craig demotes him.
I guess now's the time for you to introduce our guest.
Our guest for the night is a gay retard named Craig.
Hi, I'm a gay retard.
Bruh. 5 fucking seconds in.
He made 3 hearts bloom and yours deflate. Oh, shit.
So we have a subscriber that is very invested in our story from last week about if our buddy went on said date last weekend.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did bring this up earlier.
Yeah. He did not, in fact, go on a date last weekend. He texted her Saturday and got no response. Which,
Ghosted
it.
not really that surprising given what happened. But
What happened?
he told me to suck his balls.
Mm-hmm.
I said whip him out. He reached into his underwear after undoing his pants and like pulling him down a little bit at the table that we were all at. And when he pulled his hand out of his pants, the girl that he had asked out was like, all right, let's all go wash our hands. He's like, all right, I got you. And he walked around the table and started touching her face with his sweaty schnut hands. It was glorious for me.
He just wanted to scent her. He wants his scent on her.
I don't think she wanted his scent on her. I just was happy that I didn't do anything dumb that night.
that you know.
No, I had like 5 drinks the entire night. I know I didn't do anything dumb.
Oh, you know what this guy's problem is? And it's got nothing to do with the hands on the balls thing. It's the fact that he tried dating in the first place. Right? So, guys that just sign up for that shit are just shooting themselves in the foot. My opinion.
Well, not all of us can take people out on Lake Erie, okay?
What the fuck ever.
Well, I know. Well, tell you what.
Man, talk about flashback to the early days of the podcast.
Yeah, no shit. That was still one of my favorite episodes.
That was wasn't that our first video episode?
Yeah.
No, I've never been on video.
No,
Yeah.
you were on video.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he shot it with his iPhone.
With my phone, yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first video episode.
All right, you guys are going to have to show me how to get video on my phone, because the only thing I know how to do is start the podcast and listen. I have no way of knowing how to actually get into a video. I'm not that bright.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, you just click on the
Right.
video. If it has video, granted, most of them don't have video. There's like a whole whopping 4 that we did video with. Most of them don't. We're going to look into it when I get back from my trip in May. Tell your wife to subscribe. I know she's not.
I'm sure she's not. And
Tell her to put alerts on, too.
yeah, she's gonna get right on that. She doesn't enjoy my sense of humor as it is. Last thing she wants to do is be reminded that she married a fucking retard.
Oh, whatever. You're the best thing that ever happened to that woman.
I wish somebody else would tell her that. She's not gonna take it from you.
Some might say you're blessed.
Well, let me get the woman's phone number and I'll fill her ears up.
I'll give it to you.
No. Hell no.
And special guest on the phone tonight.
Joe's wife.
That would go over.
Like a
Very
turd in a
bad.
punch bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't see her that often anymore. I'll take the fucking hit because that would be hilarious. You got to deal with it tomorrow, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not
So
gonna
what?
happen.
You just take a leave of absence from work or whatever, and go down to Louisiana? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'm taking a week off.
Fuck. So
He's
where's you?
salary, so he's still gonna get paid.
Oh, okay.
I might not. I'm taking it without pay. So, Craig, how have you been?
Great. How have you been? Well,
Not terrible.
I haven't been super great. A lot of medical problems, but other than that, super.
Is everything going well with that?
Oh yeah. Let's see here.
Oh,
Oh, somebody forgot to turn off his cell phone. What a cunt. Anyway, 6 weeks ago, I went into the doctor and they found something in my left lung. So, doc said, okay, we're going to do a biopsy and we're going to see what the hell's going on with it. Instead of going through my nose and down my throat and into my lung, they had the big idea that they wanted to go through my back with a needle that was like 4.5 miles long, and went into and penetrated my left lung with no painkillers whatsoever. And let me tell you, that hurt like a son of a gun. And I couldn't move, and I was strapped down into a chair. Don probably would love that.
To see you strapped down.
Yeah, strapped down and helpless.
I think you'd rather see a strap on.
So
but
they pulled some fluid out of
So
the
dumb.
bottom of my left lung. They had it analyzed. It's not cancerous. But for the longest time, I had a hard time getting fluid out of my lungs. I had water surrounding my heart. I had water surrounding my kidneys, my liver. And then they put me on this salt pill, and it basically made me piss every 20 minutes. And let's see, since September of last year, I'm down a total of 104 pounds. So that's where I am right now.
well, congrats on the 104 pounds down.
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got about 213 to go to hit my goal weight, which is something. I'm not going to tell you.
I've seen pictures of you in high school.
I was skinny as fuck.
Dude, I would have fucked you.
Well, I had that long, curly, bushy hair in the back. What do you call that? A mullet?
Yep.
Yeah. Chicks didn't really get that back then. They fucking die for that kind of shit now.
Oh, yeah, dude. They love mullets. And it's like, what is this, fucking 1980?
They're like, I want Billy Ray inside me.
Right? Well, I hear those Louisiana girls like that shit too, Colton.
I'm not fucking growing a mullet, I can tell you that. I got a haircut scheduled 2 days before we leave. I'm getting a bald fade.
That's the way to go these days. No muss, no fuss.
Except that getting a haircut is a muss and a fucking fuss.
Right.
If you want that kind of dumb shit, instead of just cutting it yourself.
Instead of just fucking buzz cutting it? Yeah, you fucking asshole. I don't want a fucking buzz cut.
Well, you get somebody else, one of your friends, to sit you down in a chair and buzz your hair. Then you shave yourself with a razor, and you haven't spent that much money. You certainly don't have
It cost
to.
me $0 to shave my head.
I call bullshit. You still got hair that grows on the fucking sides.
My biggest problem is I got hair that grows in the back, and on the back of my head, I have a.
That's where you just let the business grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
The bald mullet.
Yeah, just let it grow.
That's what Stephanie's. She's like, I think it'd be cool to see you with a mullet. I'm like,
It'd be a
I can't
skullet.
fucking grow it.
It would be a skullet.
Skull it.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be fucking hot.
A fucking skullet. Dude, I will pay you $50 if you grow out a fucking
I'll throw
skullet.
another 50 in.
You know how long it'd take me to grow that?
I don't give a fuck if it takes a year. I tell you what, I'll do $50 a year until you have it.
How about how long would it take you to grow something like that?
I bet in a year he could have a little skullet going.
No. I cannot shave my head for 6 months, and it maybe gets an inch.
Well, that's all Stephanie gets. What are you bitching about?
Ha.
You grow an inch of hair in 6 months.
My hair doesn't grow.
Fucking old people.
I'm just the opposite.
Mine grows stupid fast. But, dude, I would totally love to see you with a skullet.
Dude, for your wedding?
Yes.
we should-
That's what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say
for your wedding, we could just get a fucking a skullet like wig and just fucking tape it on.
Joe Dirt,
we'll just
that
go buy a
motherfucker.
fucking Abe Lincoln beard costume and tape it to the back of his head.
Like an Amish beard for the back of your head.
You guys are dicks.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
If you grow a skullet, I will not only give you $50, but I will shave the top of my head to a mirror-like shine so that I have a skullet as well.
But you have to let the back
Well,
grow.
I will. I'll let the back grow out. And then I'll shave the top.
It'd take me years.
Yeah, but don't you want to say I'm 70 and I finally have a skullet?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I can't really consider that to be a life goal.
I'll grow a skullet.
You know what? I want to look like Joe Dirt without hair.
It's Dirte.
It's French. Dirte.
Oh, fuck.
Skullet.
God damn it.
I'll fucking do. I'll grow a skullet.
Dude, I'm
Now,
down.
I don't know your wife, but do you think she'd let you get away with that shit?
Super pissed.
What?
She'd be super pissed if you did that for your wedding.
Honey, I love you, but the skullet's got to go. It's the skullet or me. Make a choice.
Well, bye, bitch.
When
No, I'm not leaving this one.
when JD found out he was going to be in my wedding, he was like, "That's it. I'm growing a mullet," and he grew a mullet.
Dude, he looks so goofy with hair.
Yeah, I know.
Every time he'd take his hat off, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
He actually bought me. I was in the American Legion. Oh God, I can't even remember when. And I saw him there, and I bought him a drink, and went about my business. And he bought me a drink of alcohol. And for those of you that don't know, I don't partake in alcohol all that much anymore. Had some bad experiences.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. Well, JD bought me a drink, and it was something. You could smell it from 3 feet away. It was so potent. I don't know. They called it the Three Wise Men or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever that is. Oh, sorry, dog. Whatever that is, he bought it for me, and I just threw it on the floor and said, "Thanks, appreciate it. It was delicious." So I don't know how much money you wasted on that shit.
That's all shots.
Well, I mean, it was at the Legion, you said?
You know,
At the Legion, it probably wasn't that bad. It was probably $10. Because when I get a fucking mixed drink and a beer at the Legion, it's less than $5. It's like $4.75.
Yeah, you're talking 3 shots.
Yeah.
That's what?
That's 3
That's
straight
Jim,
shots.
Jack.
And Jameson? Oh, no, Jim, Jack, and Jose?
there was definitely tequila in it.
Yeah.
I think it's Jose. Jim, Jack, and Jose.
So you're talking 3 shots, which is...
Oh, a mixed drink has a fucking shot in it, Don.
Okay, so here's the deal.
But a 3 Wiseman is 3...
There is
you're
no-
paying for
there's
all
no
3.
mix.
You're paying
It's-
for all 3 of those.
It's
Liquors.
just 3 shots of liquor.
You're paying for all 3
Why
of
would a
them.
shot be more than a mixed drink?
No, even though it's considered a mixed drink because you're mixing 3 shots. You don't
Oh,
have
they
any.
mixed them together?
Yeah.
Correct. You don't.
I
have,
thought you took them separately.
No,
No.
3 Wiseman, you mix it all together.
What am I thinking of that you take separately like that?
Probably a snake bite. You know, when my brother turned 21, we went out to the bar, and his last drink of the night was 3 Wiseman.
Oh fuck that! No, fuck that.
The drink right before that was a White Russian.
White Russian.
It's got cream in it.
Isn't that what the dude drank? The dude.
I think so.
What's
Oh,
the name
yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big
Lebowski,
Lebowski,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
The dude!
he had a White Russian, followed by the 3 Wisemen.
Fucking threw up all over. Huh?
Oh, well,
God.
me and my other brother realized he's getting pretty sauced, and we need him to evacuate. So, yeah, I got him a White Russian and then 3 Wisemen.
I still want to do 21 shots in 21 minutes.
Oh, ugh.
Fuck all that.
I'm going to feel like dog shit the next day, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, he ended up throwing
One
all
shot
over.
a minute.
Yeah.
Of what? The same shot?
I don't know.
Should have come over last night. We did shots last night.
Yeah. For Dave's
Who the
birthday.
fuck are you two, and where is Joe and Don?
We had shots
for Dave's birthday.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
I knew it was Dave's birthday. I didn't figure you guys were going to be doing shots.
No, we didn't do shots. Plural.
Oh, you did a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a shot of peanut butter whiskey. Yeah. And then some of us
it's
invited
delicious.
in other things.
God, you got to tell that story, dude. That was so great.
Did you blow the red basket bobber?
No.
Or something?
Okay, I'm at a loss now, so spill it.
I can't.
Oh yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about that on.
Yeah,
We can't talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
When was the last time I had to drink alcohol?
Do a shot of peanut butter whiskey for Dave.
I'll take a
When was
swig
the
of that too.
last time?
Oh god, that tastes so fucking good. I always forget how fucking good that is.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Fuck, I gotta go to the calendar.
Are you able to take a little swig or no?
No, I have to work in less than 10 hours.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yep. True story.
Yep.
Why the fuck you kissing me, you homo?
It's a kiss for Dave. It's a nice little wet one too.
Yeah, it was.
I'll bet.
Fucking gay retard.
I'll bet it was wet because my mouth was wet from the fucking whiskey.
Fucking Lake Erie all over again, huh, Don?
Cole just wishes I'd take him to Lake Erie.
He just wants to see your sea bass.
Best guess is December 2nd or 3rd week in December, right before Christmas of 2023. I drank a bottle of wine by myself.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't think I've ever drank a bottle of wine. I've had
That's,
sips of wine.
You know,
I'm low class.
American
I drink a
wine.
box.
a box is still like what? 2.5 bottles?
Yeah, but I'm low class. I couldn't afford. I didn't want to take it to the recycling center, so I just bought a box.
No, well, I cook with that sweet red that Cork's Winery used to make, and that's the I had sweet red left over.
I used to cook with the sweet red, but she was kind of a bitch.
Right. Well, sometimes you gotta slap that hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I
When
ended
she
up
when
doing.
she opens her mouth or. Yeah, but 2023 was the last time I had a drink.
Damn.
Still remember the first time I met you was on Christmas here. You brought over a bottle of fucking Crown, a handle.
Was that me?
Yeah.
That was for Joe.
Still up there, yeah.
No.
What do you mean it's still up there? You didn't drink it?
Oh, it's mostly gone.
But the box and the bottle and the bag.
Oh,
There's some that's still in there.
okay.
It's a fucking handle.
I drink it on special occasions. You know, you
Where the fuck did I get that?
Probably Rite Aid.
No,
No?
No.
Rite Aid wouldn't have had a handle?
Michigan somewhere.
You know, you used to get mad at me because I would like preserve. Like the one year for my birthday, you brought me 6 or 8 cases of Heineken.
Heineken.
Yeah.
That lasted me a year.
I like
Did it?
Heineken.
Yeah,
I remember that.
because I don't drink it like I drink Busch Light. It lasted me a long time, and you gave me so much shit about it. And then you brought me
Well, I knew that you loved alcohol. I knew that. So I'm like, what can I get Joe that, he would really like?
yeah, you show up here in your hot rod, and your trunk was fucking full of Heineken. I was
Yeah,
like,
you know where I got it? I went right through the fucking drive-through up there at Right there on Shoup Avenue.
The carryout, yeah, Steve's. Not Steve's, god damn it. What the fuck is that called?
Larry Zimmerman owns it now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I pull the car in, I shut it down, I get out of the car, I go to the back, I open up the trunk, and the lady's like, "What the hell do you want, Huffman?" And I'm like, "Heineken cases, make it happen." She's like, "Pull your car forward, I'll load you up." So I pulled the car forward. She says, "How many you want?" I'm like, "What do you get for a case?" And she told me. I said, "Okay, give me 8," and then boom.
He pretty much told her, fill it until the trunk won't close.
Right.
And he shows up here, and I'm like, holy shit. I had a stack of Heineken behind the bar for a year.
And you had that refrigerator in your garage full of it.
Yep.
Money well spent. And it took you a year to finish that?
Almost. Yep. Because I couldn't drink more than, 4 or 6 at a time.
Okay, so you're not a Heineken, you're a what? Busch Light?
I drink
Rum.
Busch Light, but when I want something different, I do Heineken. When you called me and asked me what kind of beer do you like, I'm like, Busch Light. And you're like, come on, what kind of beer do you really like? I'm like, well, I like Heineken, but I can only drink so many. And you're like, okay. And you hung up on me.
Right. Well, time is money, motherfucker. Come on.
And then you show up a couple weeks later with a trunk load in your hot rod of cases of Heineken.
Okay, there was that other guy in our life at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he liked
Penises.
that fucking kind of...
He probably did.
Like
No,
that,
I'm going to retract that. He did that.
he
No.
liked that beer that you fucking chew. You can... It's,
You chew?
Yeah, the dark shit.
Guinness?
Right. No, it was...
Yeah, darker than Guinness.
Oh, what's it? It's a Boston brew.
7-Eleven robbers.
Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. That's what he did. So, not Heidelbrand, but the other distributor up there in Michigan, whatever the fuck their name is. We would go in there and we would take anywhere from $225,000 to $275,000 worth of alcohol in one 53-foot dry van, and then we'd have to haul it from Michigan or from Dayton, Ohio, to St. Louis, Missouri, and then we'd go into a large cooling facility and then all that. So when I was up there, they sell wholesale. They don't sell for retail. So then I got that other guy 25 cases of that shit.
Holy shit.
And I put it all on his I put it all on his porch. He walked into it and he's like, "Holy fuck, where did this come from? You really need to stop." And I'm like, "I didn't spend that much money."
Yeah, one year you bought me an aged Crown. Dude, that took me like 3 years because I wouldn't pull it down unless it was a special occasion.
Well, okay, every day is a special occasion. So, tear it up.
Maybe, but somebody spends that kind of money on a fucking bottle of booze. I'm like, no, that's not just an everyday drink,
How much is it left in that bottle?
I don't know. Don, you want to grab it?
If you can get up.
God damn it, Colton!
You damn near fucking chopped the end of my finger off with your fucking butthole.
Don't touch my fucking ass, you homo!
Them butt cheeks
Are you guys
is tight.
going on a boat later or what?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a third full. I thought there was less than that in there.
Yeah, I only pull that up like on special occasions and shit. I'm not.
He's not uncultured.
No. And I'm not ungrateful.
I know, and I appreciate that. I need you to finish that before Christmas.
Why?
Can you finish that before Christmas?
Well, I'm sure I can.
Does it have an expiration on it?
Yes, Colton, it hasn't. No, it's fucking alcohol. It never expires. Jesus Christ. How could you not know that?
I don't know that alcohol doesn't ever fucking expire.
Well, it's got a born on date. It's probably like beer.
Shit. Yeah, I can probably finish this by Christmas. But
Okay,
I
that's
want
good.
you to know that that kind of stuff, man, I appreciate, and I don't just like wonton pass it out to fucking every fucking.
Here, everybody take out your nipples. I want to pour this on you.
Well, I might do that,
Right.
but I don't just be like, hey, homeless guy, you want a shot?
Right.
You know
I really hope your wife listens to this episode.
why?
Here's the
Because you're
deal.
like, well, I mimight do that.
A woman with inverted nipples, I would definitely pull this bottle out and be like, can I do shots off your boobies? Because how often do you see inverted nipples?
Not very often.
No,
No.
it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
I don't think that she would. I still don't think that she would let that.
Well,
fly.
I keep it warm so they don't get erect and pour the booze all over the boobies.
So hold on a second. I'm trying to get this visual. You actually push the nipple into the breast?
No, some
No.
people just have inverted nipples.
Some people have inverted nipples, so they got little. They have an innie.
Two in.
I've never seen a woman with an innie. Ever.
Really?
Ever.
You know, if there had been cell phones when I was 17, 18,
Right, thank God.
I would have.
If it was
I would have
cold-
pictures for days.
If it was cold in here, I could show you an innie.
He's talking about his penis.
Gay! Gay! Hi, my name's Colton and I love to
If
be
he
gay.
coughs, it looks like a stress toy.
Oh, God. Half-filled water balloon.
As it is.
No,
it's-
here's the deal with the whole alcohol. I can't even talk. Alcohol
Stick in your
argument. There was a time in my life when people would, friends, coworkers, stuff like that, guys I used to truck with, they'd give me alcohol for a Christmas present or birthday or whatever. When they saw me, if they saw that I was low or something, because every year I would take whiskey with me out on the road because I had a really hard time sleeping. So what I would do is I would pour the whiskey out of the bottle, put it into a canteen, and keep it underneath the bunk in the sleeper of the truck. And it wouldn't be anywhere where I could get to it from inside the truck. So when I wanted to take a shot, I would go out the passenger side of the truck, open up the luggage compartment, pull the canteen out, take a snort, put it back, and then I could go in and then just fall right asleep. It was perfect. It was better than sleeping meds because it didn't make me groggy. The following morning I woke up, I was refreshed, I could go. So when I stopped drinking alcohol, now I have all these bottles of liquor at my house, and my sister loves alcohol, but she's on this health kick now, so she really hasn't. But I've got bottles of tequila, bottles of whiskey, bottles of Crown Royal. What's that other tequila that's
Patron?
Patron Silver, Patron Gold, Patron Peach, Patron Apple, Patron Cranberry, different flavors, huge bottles. So,
I got something cool to show you.
okay.
Just take me a
Is
second.
it your butthole?
It might be.
Did you bleach your butthole again?
That's called whitening my wife.
Oh my God. Yeah, so at any rate, I have a big stock of alcohol that I would absolutely love to get rid of.
Just bring it over here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so my ex-wife said, I would love to fill a Patron bottle full of dimes and see how much money is actually in it. So when I got divorced, I bought a bottle of Patron and I poured it down the drain and I started filling it with dimes. It's still not full.
How many years ago was that?
Fuck, how long did I get? How long ago did I get
It was more than 10, because when I met you, you were already divorced.
More than We're talking about. That's been more than 10 years?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember. All I know
The
is
divorce might not have been
I could look
finalized.
through my checkbook and tell you because I ended
Right.
up having to fucking pay for it. But yeah, she was like, "I want to fill one of these bottles with dimes and see how
So
long."
what's the plan? Are you actually going to cash them in, or are you going to have them figure out how much it is and then put them back?
No, I'm gonna finish filling it, and when it's all the way full and I can't get one more fucking dime in it, I'm gonna cash it in, and then send the message, let her know how many dimes you can put in it.
Dude,
Still
we
talk
should,
to her?
No,
we should take guesses.
Yeah.
that's a lot of fucking dimes, dude. That shit is heavy. The prick part of me is like, you'll never have enough money to do this.
If she collects spare change, she could. That's all you're doing is putting spare change in there.
I don't carry cash. This is like the random occurrence that I actually had cash.
I think I have a bunch of fucking change at the house. I'm about to fucking bring you a bunch of dimes.
Yeah, I'm kind of being just an asshole. Like, oh,
Speaking of dimes.
you ran off with some fucking guy who can't hold a tune or a job, and I'm over here with all
he
the
doesn't
money.
work at the.
Oh, if you call it work, I guess.
It's kind of hard to get fired from there.
Some dimes can be worth more than their face value due to factors like rarity, error coins, or being minted in specific years with a particular mint mark.
Yeah, I know.
For example, the 1975 No S Rosenfeld dime. You got any 1975s in there?
Before I take him to the bank, I actually do go through every fucking one of them.
Okay.
Dude,
I look
fuck
for-
all that.
I look for double stamps. I look for weird markings. I look for weird edges. Yep. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I spend.
I'm a nerd too.
I'll
When it comes
spend.
to
I'll
that
spend.
shit.
I'll spend 3 days going through this jar
We had one of those.
because if I can tell her that I made $73,000 off a jar of dimes,
Imagine you find one you can sell for 50 grand,
Yeah.
and you're like, hey, $50,000 or $50,001.
that's what I made on that jar of
Right.
dimes that you wanted.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, no way, I'm gonna have to start collecting dimes.
It's fucking petty. It's the only fucking thing that I'm still harboring. Mm-hmm. It's the only thing. Everything else, I don't
Dude,
give
you're
a
gonna
fuck.
cry when you cash those in.
No, I'm gonna start over and maybe a bigger jar.
Are there
Yeah,
bigger
big roll
patrol?
jar next.
That'd be a fuckload of times.
That fucking skull vodka that the Ghostbuster dummy made.
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, you know what I did with that when I bought it? I poured it in a spray bottle and used it to clean windows.
Yeah, 'cause it tasted
'Cause it's
terrible.
Fucking disgusting.
I know people that love that.
Dude, it's so
You know what that
bad.
shit's good for? It's an awesome change jar. That's all
It's a good window
for.
cleaner, too.
That's the only reason I bought it. I almost
Engine
bought.
degreaser.
I almost bought the alien one.
Is that Dan Aykroyd too, or is that somebody else?
No, it's Aykroyd.
Yeah, the bottle's cool as shit, but put something in it that I'll actually drink and not just pour down the drain.
Whoops. My bad.
Yeah, that vodka tastes like shit.
I know.
It tastes like straight Windex.
I know,
It's
you're like, you want
disgusting.
some of this? Yeah, sure, I'll take a swig. Take a swig. Like, nah, Doug, that's all you.
Loki's like, I don't know if I trust you. You just killed that stool.
Right. Dad had a water jug. One of those that you have in a machine, you flip it over and drink water out of. He had
Kind of like my mom.
2 of those jugs. One was glass that they used to keep milk in. The other one was a water jug. He had it filled with 50-cent pieces, pennies, nickels, and dimes. He didn't have any quarters put in it, but we went through it, and it took us 7 weeks to get through everything. And he had so many wheat leaf pennies in there, he actually made money on it. He wouldn't tell me how much he made, but
I separate all my change. Everything's got its own jar.
Okay, that's a little nerdy, but okay.
I am a little nerdy. I'm very I don't know how we even put it. I'm just
You're OCD.
Anal.
You're OCD.
No, he likes anal.
Don's
That's
anal,
different.
but only
No,
if there's
I'm
a
not
ship
anal, but-
involved.
He's the captain, though.
Of anal.
He's the captain of the poop deck.
Poop deck. Poop deck Don.
You say so.
Poop Deck Don. Yes.
New nickname.
We gotta have that put on a shirt. Poop Deck Don. Fuck the whore.
I think it'd be
Poop
my
Deck
son, though,
Don.
wouldn't it?
Oh, speaking of which, I was listening to something the other day. I need to know if he's the boatman's mate.
What the fuck is the boatman's mate?
If I'm recalling it correctly, and I might not be.
Drunk a lot?
I'm drunk a lot, so I am wrong a lot. There's this position given to somebody who doesn't have a position, and it's just called a boatsman's mate, and it's where anybody who outranks you can be like, "Hey, go do that. Hey, go do that." So like, dishes need done, something needs mopped, something needs thrown away. They're like, "Go do that." Your boatsman.
Blowjobs need given.
Well, I wasn't gonna go that far
Why does it always have to be sexual?
because it's cold.
It's funnier that way.
But yeah, but I think it's called boatsman's mate.
When he comes home next month, we can ask him.
I'm gonna.
Who?
My
But,
son.
but I am gonna clarify. I'm gonna try to find out if I'm right what it's called.
Probably just semen. Colton, you sick fuck.
I'm a fucking child. Fucking let me be. Dude, it's so hard to be professional at work. The guy today was talking about, oh man, oh no, it's got way too long of a stroke for what we're trying to do. And I'm like trying not to lose my shit at my desk.
You're like, I gotta see that. Mine is so short. That's why my arms aren't strong.
I'm like trying not to lose my shit at my desk. And I let out a chuckle. And somebody's like, yep. Talk about cylinders from fucking SMC. No, that's got way too long of a stroke for what we need. I'm thinking to myself, nah, white girls that go to the hood to find their man, they want the long stroke.
The guys that go to New Orleans.
Ain't nobody gonna be getting any long strokes in New Orleans while I'm there. I can promise you that.
They're gonna end up in a fucking stadium in Texas.
You go anywhere
Because
near
the fucking
Fort
water
Polk?
rises.
That I don't know. We're gonna be by Biloxi, and then we're gonna be in New Orleans.
Okay. I think I'd have to find out where that is.
I'm gonna have to fucking edit so much shit out of this fucking podcast.
Don't you dare!
Fuck you!
Don't butcher this.
I'm not gonna butcher it. It's gonna sound fine, but I'm gonna.
No, it won't.
Motherfucker, how many
You're gonna wait
times?
till the last minute to do it.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to. Well, the first 20 minutes I'm gonna have to edit tonight, so I have enough time to do it. Because the first 20 minutes is the main part that I need to edit out, and then there's another part like around the half-hour mark that I'll just do tomorrow because that won't take very long. But I have like a good solid 2 minutes that I gotta fucking cut out from what we were talking about earlier.
New Orleans and
I liked
where?
it better when he wasn't around. We just
By
like, yeah, it's
Biloxi.
good.
I know. We're like, yeah, it's good. Just post it.
I don't care about what you guys are saying. It's about
We're the ones that are saying stuff, and now you're like, oh man, I gotta cut it out.
no, whatever you guys are saying, like the dumb shit that you usually say. That I'm like, no, I'm gonna cut that out. I don't care about that. That's not what I'm trying to
Like the
fucking
gay
cut out.
retard.
Yes, like that.
Tasty vagina.
No, you can keep that. You can say
And
that.
raping Palestinians and shit.
Brother, you can't even say grape. You can't just say grape like a fucking normal person.
No, I can't.
Jesus fucking
What
Christ.
normal person? Oh, look.
Who the
I'm in
fuck's normal?
I'm in the graping Palestinian aisle. I got me some produce. And now I've ejaculated because I graped a Palestinian.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I get it. Took me a minute. Took me a hot minute to get there, but I get it now. Don't you worry about a thing.
We've got like 10 more minutes. What do you want to talk about?
You got to give it to the fucking the Gaza Strip Air Force though. On October 7th, those motherfuckers came in hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'm gonna get myself on a fucking like fan-powered airplane and fly over this fucking fence that's defended by the United States military, and we didn't catch them. They're like, nope, we got you, and they just start baraka on all of them.
I saw the newscast or whatever, the news thing that said something about Iraqis getting into Black Hawk helicopters. They take off, and then 2 minutes into flight, they come right back down to the ground and kill everybody in the helicopter. And that was the equipment that Biden said, nah, we don't need it.
Well, you're talking about the Afghan withdrawal.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you saw the plane that tried to take off and had all those people holding on to it.
Yeah.
They were falling from, hundreds of feet in the air.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yo.
I mean, if you're going to hang on to a plane while it's fucking going, I feel like you kind of deserve
what
that.
pisses me off is that during that time, when they had people hanging on the plane and the plane was taking off, we still had troops on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they weren't receiving orders anymore.
Nope.
They were completely shut off from everything.
All they were told was to evacuate, period. Mm-hmm. They got nothing further. Yeah. That was a goddamn clusterfuck.
Big time. And how many billions of dollars worth of equipment was actually left there? I forget what the number is.
I don't remember the exact number, but I do know that it was more money than I'll ever make.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're like, well, we disabled all of the aircraft. We disabled all... No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because they took equipment from one machine and put it on another and made it work. They took equipment from this truck, made that truck work. They didn't destroy shit.
Right.
So it essentially half of what they left there still became functional because they used the parts from other shit. Hey, but harken back to go all the way back to Barack Obama. Do you know how ISIS had all those brand new Toyotas? Because the United States created ISIS. That's why. Dave and I watched it in real time. They had brand fucking new Toyota trucks with fucking 50 cal mounted machine guns in the bed.
That might be the only time I'd ever drive a Toyota truck.
Well, that was taxpayer funded through the CIA, right?
Everything's fucking taxpayer funded. Everything is taxpayer funded. And no, it wasn't through the CIA. It was, we need the illusion of war. So they sent certain people over there with Toyota trucks and let the Toyota trucks be commandeered by the enemy. And the enemy then named themselves ISIS. And that was all under Obama's watch.
Hey, man, you got to get rich somehow.
Yeah.
Might as well
Go in worth, what, 100?
Yeah, we can't all be Nancy Pelosi, who grants her husband's fucking construction company billions of dollars of fucking road work and shit in California.
Well, don't forget the insider trading.
Right.
What insider trading? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
The Republican insider or the Democrat
I mean,
insider?
They're both fucking doing it.
To be fair,
Republicans and
Nancy
Democrats.
Pelosi's doing so much insider trading. There's literally a fucking phone app that you can download right now that follows all of her fucking trades.
Yeah, I know. You know what there isn't a phone app for? When is the next time a gay man's going to try to hammer her husband to death?
Don, are you up for the challenge?
No.
Yeah.
We could rent you guys a boat.
Her
guy.
husband called a DoorDash, and dude tried to fucking hammer him to death.
Yeah, with
In
his
front of the
dick.
cops.
Yeah, with his dick.
Okay, so you're telling me that story was legitimate, that he had the whore in their house and it wasn't her?
Yeah, he hired a fucking male prostitute. Guy showed up to the house, broke in through a fucking window, and he called the cops after they were both in their underwear. And when the cops showed up, dude attacked him with a hammer.
Did he kill him?
We couldn't get so low.
Fuck.
No,
I mean, to be fair, I show up to some dude's house to suck dick, and he doesn't want me to suck dick, and he's just trying to call the cops. I'm probably gonna fucking fight him with a hammer too.
give me the $5 anyway, you faggot.
That's just sick. I could see Nancy Pelosi buying a fucking prostitute, though.
Dude, have you seen Nancy Pelosi's boobs?
They're humongous.
Oh my god.
We've talked about Nancy Pelosi's boobs more than any other political fucking entity on this
Those
podcast.
things are,
Okay, Hillary Clinton and
those things
Nancy
are
Pelosi.
utterly ridiculous.
They are fucking monsters. Yeah. I wonder if they ever had any, if they ever did any pole work in their younger years.
I don't know. But if I was walking toward him, I'd look like Biden walking across the beach. You ever seen that video of him trying to walk across the sand?
No.
Dude, he can't walk down, he can't walk upstairs. Of course he can't walk around
walk
the
up a sidewalk.
That poor bastard doesn't even know where he is half the time.
Hasn't for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I just want to know what they did to him, like, the last bit of his fucking presidency, because he actually seemed half-ass coherent.
Same thing they did with Hitler. Lots of meth.
It's worse ways
Was
to
it
go out.
meth, you think? Or was it some other kind of pharmaceutical?
It's a pharmaceutical that
Probably is close to
street,
meth.
street pharmacists would call meth.
Street pharmacists.
Hey man,
I've known a few of those in
my
my
best
day.
friend was a street pharmacist. He could tell you the chemical compound of anything.
No, he was like a fucking street scientist. Still remember him telling me, like, oh yeah, it's like 2 protons and 1 electron off of meth. That's why you shouldn't take that fucking medicine. And I'm like, brother, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, I've met this guy twice. Who the fuck is he?
Yeah, he's like, well, that weight loss drug's only one element away from methamphetamine. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, look. He'd pull it up on the computer at work.
Yeah, it's like 1 chain off.
Yeah, 1 chain. It's literally street meth, but with a prescription.
Well, it keeps you from wanting to eat.
I suppose.
Somebody said that there was venom or something like that in some of those. And Govee or something.
They only put venom in the pills for black people.
Racist fuck.
That's not even me being racist.
That's a syphilis. But you're right about Wegovy. It does have a snake venom in it.
It's not a snake. It's something else. It's a
I thought it was a snake.
lizard of some kind.
Okay, so it's a
South
snake
African.
with legs.
Snake with legs. There you go. Let's meet halfway. Let's compromise. Fuck, I don't want to go to work.
It's starting to sound like Tommy Wee.
No, he doesn't
Hey.
want anybody to know he goes to work.
Well, unlike him, I can't afford Louis Vuittons, okay?
Dude, that shit still fucking, that sent me fucking on lunch at fucking work, scrolled Facebook, see, I really want to get these Louis Vuitton sneakers, dude.
$1,400
Yeah.
for sneakers. Who the fuck does that?
People who have credit cards with high limits.
Oh, Well, I can tell you who didn't do it. Tommy Wee.
Yeah, he ain't got him.
If he did, he'd only ever fucking pull him out for pictures anyways.
Right. And they'd take him with a drone that he borrows from a friend. Like, I got my feet up on the deck. It's a drone like 80 feet up. He had a drone, but he wrecked it. It cost him $400.
Jesus Christ.
But he did have a woman naked on his drum set.
Who, your wife?
My ex-wife.
I'll give him that, but I mean, that night, I would have got drunk and naked on his fucking her drum set. I really would have. Fuck, everybody was drunk that night.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, if I had Rockstar money, I'd have a $400 drone.
If he ever listens to this.
Dude, if anybody from The Office listens to this.
I'm getting called in the office. So
If anybody from The
fast.
Office listens to this and then gets back to him, you're going to fucking hear about it.
Couple of things could happen. Everybody in the office hears it, thinks it's fucking funny as shit, and then he goes in there and they're like, "What's up, Tommy Wee?"
Dude, I would piss my pants laughing. That would be hilarious.
All right, I am strongly promoting this episode.
I'd do it on purpose. I would do it just for the simple fact that I said I would.
I know that my boss wouldn't be mad at me. He would think it's fucking hilarious.
He would laugh his ass off.
When I walked into his office one morning and he was listening to the podcast, I about fucking shit myself. I was like, "Oh boy."
Like,
Oh,
wait,
shit.
did we say anything dumb?
Oh, we did. Oh, we said dumb shit. Yeah, oh yeah.
We always say dumb shit.
I heard about it for a couple of days. But
The
my,
fact that we got your boss to listen to it, though, is kind of hilarious.
my wife is in the office across the hall from him. She's like, "I can't believe he's listening to that shit." I'm like, "Why? It's funny." She's like, "You think it's
I
funny?"
was going to say, not to her.
She's like, "You think it's funny?" And I'm like, "He seems to think it's funny." He's on like his 4th episode.
Oh, really?
How many episodes you guys got now total?
This will be 43.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're coming up on a year.
Yep.
You want to be on the 1-year episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be fucking fantastic.
It'll be on a weekend. It'll be... I can tell you the date, because we're going to do it the Saturday before. It will be the 24th
Of
May.
nice. My birthday is May 2nd. If anybody out there wants to get me a present,
Do you prefer women or
yes,
booze?
I like the women. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If somehow you could get a nice, sweet vagina in my mouth on my birthday, it would make 54 so much better.
I'm going to buy you a
One of those silicone pussies.
black transgender female Barbie doll.
Now we're talking. Hopefully she's really veiny. You know, I'm
Oh, God.
digging that
Oh, yeah.
shit.
You pull her skirt up, and there's one of those, the hell they call those little chocolate candies?
Snicker bars.
No. Not that big.
Hershey Kiss?
No. Shit.
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Roll. There you go. You pull a dress up, and there's a little Tootsie Roll sticking out there.
I'm so
Because
glad.
that's more proportionate for a Barbie doll.
I'm
Okay,
so glad
is
that
it,
we're out
is
of time.
it chewy or does it taste chocolatey?
I don't know. You tell us. You report back to us on the 1 year.
Don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of all of that.
Well, we gotta wrap it up, I guess.
I'm so glad that we're out of time.
Yeah, you got some editing to do, though. So.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I
$10
do.
says we don't hear any of this shit.
Yeah.
It'll go up Friday.
So when do I get my T-shirt? Since everybody else has theirs, and
I'll
I
get
didn't.
you- I'll
I didn't
get-
order the T-shirts. Joe did the ordering.
I'll get one. We'll talk about it when we're done here, real
All
quick.
right, let's wrap it up, Colton.
Okay. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you didn't, eat a dick. If this episode sounds butchered when it comes out, blame Joe.
Yeah, because he's doing all the editing.
I'm drunk a lot, so I'm wrong a lot.
Giving me
but at
reasons
least
to
I'm
edit.
still not a gay faggot.
Bro,
Tell him you're bisexual. It's okay.
I'm not fucking
He is
bisexual.
bisexual. Every
That
time
makes
he
you
wants sex, he
kinda
has to
cool.
buy it.
You're so fucking stupid. I'm out. I'm all the way out.